Hi, it's Sheridan here from the Training Designers Club, and today I want to talk to you very briefly about Zenler. Zenler is an all-in-one platform that I think is perfect for lone L&D professionals or small L&D teams who are looking for that platform that can host all of the learning content that we have and we want learners to have access to. It's not a full-blown LMS system that's going to cost you hundreds of thousands of pounds. It's really, really cost effective. And even if you work on your own, it's so important to have a portal, a platform where people can access your downloads, your e-learning courses, recordings of sessions that you might run, where you can host your webinars, where you can even host recordings of one-to-one sessions and keep very personal updates for people in there. It's such a versatile platform. And it's so easy to use, like anything, once you get to grips with it. So I'm not a great techie person, but I find Zenler is incredibly easy to use. It's incredibly versatile as well, and it saves me loads and loads of time, because if I can create a module or a video for one course, I can then very easily repurpose that and include it in other courses. I'm able to pull together my bundles. So if you sign up as a VIP member, you will automatically have access to about 80% of the content that's on there. If you sign up for one particular course, you just get access to that, and it's all done behind the scenes. I don't have to worry about anything. And for the solo business owner like me, it also handles all the payments too, which is also fantastic. So it's one of the many great things with Zenler is that everything is all in one place. Before I used this, I had a WordPress site, but in order to make that WordPress site do what I wanted it to do, I had to have endless plugins. I had to have WooCommerce, I had to have Zapier, I had to have Stripe, I had to have LearnDash, all these different things. And they all had to be integrated and they all had to work together. And an update on one might throw something out and sort of break the link with something else. So I was forever in the back end of the website trying to work out why things weren't working. With Zenler, it's all automatically integrated. I haven't had a problem in about the 3 years I've been switched over. I have never had a technical problem, and you can imagine how much stress that has saved me. That's why I wanted to let you know about it, really, because it is a great platform, but they are bringing it out of beta very soon. So I've been very blessed. It's a very robust platform, but people have been able to have a very long free trial. That is coming out of trial now. So if you're going to sign up now. You'll still get your 2 months free. And then when you start paying for Zenler, you will lock in that price. So if you trial it now, decide you like it, sign up for it now for the paid version, and you will have that price locked in. So it's really easy to use. It's going to save you time. It's going to save you money. And it's very, very versatile, very, very flexible. So whether you're a coach, whether you're a freelance trainer who wants to use it for hosting your free download, your lead magnets, whether you want to offer some e-learning courses, some online courses, it can do all of this. It can host a blog for you. You can set up your automated emails, a whole host of things. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to hand it over to my good friend Bex McNeil, and she's going to give you a very quick guided tour of the back end of New Zenler and everything it can do for you.
So let's have a quick look behind the scenes at the key features and the benefits of using Zenler within your business. When you first log in, you'll have access to a dashboard that's going to give you all the kind of top level metrics that you need to know about your system, but we can also then start to interrogate those if we want to further over in the report section on the top. You can start to see what sales have been coming in, and as you go further down, you'll start to see what orders have come through here. So you can start to take control of what's going on in your business. Now along the top, you'll have a menu, and whenever you open any of these menu items, it's going to open up a section down on the left hand side. So I'm going to start with site, because this is kind of the basis of where your site starts from. In this section here, you can set up your custom domain, your GDPR settings, your time zone, sitemaps, all of those kind of things, and add in the global includes things like your Google Analytics tracking, your Facebook pixel tracking, those kind of things. Over on the left hand side, you've got elements for applying your branding. You can decide which page is shown as your external homepage and which one is for your logged in users. And here you can then go over and create all the different kind of pages that you want to. Now there are some that are already set up in the site to help you to get started. So a register page, a login page, terms and conditions pages, that kind of thing. But you can create pretty much any type of site that you want here, because you can create unlimited pages. You can also enable the blog function, and we all know how important it is to be blogging in order to make sure that there's regular new content on your site that's going to help you get found in online searches. We've also then got the opportunity to add coupons. So if you want to give people discounts, that kind of thing, again, easy peasy to use. We've then got the tax section, which allows you to specify which tax location you're working from and whether you want Zenler to pay your EU tax for you or whether you're going to be managing your tax yourself. You can add in your VAT ID and all that kind of thing to add into your checkout pages. Next up, we've got integrations. Here, this is where you would be adding your payment processors and also any type of mail systems that you want to use. Things like MailChimp, ConvertKit, MailerLite, ActiveCampaign, MooSend, they can all be connected up here so that your systems will talk to each other without having to use something like Zapier, which of course you can also add in here if you want to. Zenler also has its own API, so if you want to get sexy and start integrating lots of different external apps and websites, then you can also do that here. As you would expect with an LMS, you've got a media library, so you can upload all of your videos, PDFs, images, all of the content that you need to deliver your products, your online courses, or in your memberships. We've then got our people section, and this is all of our users in the system, and they are broken down as site admins, instructors, students, affiliates, leads, assistants, and any kind of support type people that you may need to run your business. You can also run your affiliate program through the system too. Now, this will only work for Zenler-based products and services. It won't work for anything else that you've got existing anywhere else, but here you can set up dedicated links so that your affiliates can sell your products and services, and you can track the payments that you need to make for them in relation to the sales that they've made. One of the other brilliant things that happens with Zenler is that you get access to a mobile app, so your people can access all of your content and communities on the fly, and you can keep in touch with them through push notifications. So that's the main menu over on the left hand side. So let's take a look at courses. So instead of using platforms like Teachable, Thinkific or Kajabi that are very expensive, you can use Zenler. You can put things into categories, you can include assignments, coupons, you can have multiple instructors, and you can also have reviews collected, certificates awarded, and you can bundle that all up together into memberships or bundles of courses together. Everything's built in, so you don't need any extra integrations. So when you create a course, it's really, really simple. It's going to ask you for a course name, a course subtitle, a little short summary, and then we're going to get to creating the course. Once inside, you can add a course image, which you can design directly in Canva or you can upload. And then you can select the category that your content falls into. You can choose whether the course is featured, hidden, secret, all of those kind of things in here in the basic course details. You've then got a curriculum, so it does what it says on the tin really. You add sections, add lessons, and you can also copy lessons from other courses within your site. So if you've got content that is useful in various different courses or bundles, you can do that simply in here. Now, every time you set up a course, a funnel, or a membership bundle, all of the pages are created for you already. So you've got templates already in for the sales page, which then links through to the checkout page, which then drives them to a thank you page, which then ultimately lands them onto the access page for that content. All of the pages within Zenler are drag and drop, block builders, really simple and easy to use, but the structure of all of these pages and the funnels that people go through are already created for you. You've then got multiple pricing options here. You can set stuff up as free, one-time purchases, subscriptions that are monthly or annual billing, but you can also do payment plans, which lots of sites don't allow you to do. When it comes to the content, you can enable a drip schedule so that your content is released at a time and pace that is suitable to you and your learners, or you can just give people access to it straight away. Within the courses, you also have automations built out for you to show you how to welcome and onboard people into your course. You've got access instructions, you've then got a prompt to get them to revisit the courses, you've then also got automations that will run once that course is completed. So you get fully customizable all the way through this, plus you can add in extra steps into these automations once somebody is actually enrolled in your course. You can then have a look and see which of your students are actually enrolled in this particular course, but you can also do that from site. And over at people on the left hand side, you can go and interrogate any of this data by using the search function or the advanced filters. You're going to be able to look and see whether somebody is enrolled by a particular join date, by a location, by a particular plan, by a particular course, by a particular funnel, by a particular webinar. You've got lots of ways in which you can interrogate that data that you need. I also use this courses function for client portals. I host any replays for the sessions, any shared documents or resources and conversations in place for my clients so they have their own dedicated space where they can go and access everything while we're working together. Next up, we've got marketing funnels. And these are very straightforward. Again, once you start using the system, you'll understand that all these pages are built out for you already for lead magnets, video series, and also survey funnels. So if you're building your list, building your client base, you can do that very easily again here in the marketing funnels. You literally decide which type you're setting up, go adjust all the settings and select the theme that you want for the pages. So again, they're ready-made, built out, but again, customizable once you get started. You've also got email broadcast functionality built in, so you can create an email list and then you can also create those regular emails that go out to your list. to keep them informed of what you're doing, to keep them informed of any sales or promotions that you've got going on, and to help to build that relationship. Again, it's all very simple to create. You just follow and fill out the fields, select the theme, choose the type of email that you want. There's lots of stylized templates that you can use, customize it with your own content, and then decide when you're going to send it. So you can have them scheduled to go out in advance so that you keep on top of that relationship build. If you've been using something like Circle or Facebook groups for your community space, then you don't necessarily need to if you're using Zenler. The updated communities function is so much like a Facebook group. It's brilliant. It allows you to create all kinds of different communities for posts and discussions or organized groups around particular topics. You can give your members exclusive spaces where you can build deeper engagement without sending people off of your platform. And again, if you're using the app that comes with Zenler, then they will have access to you in their pocket within the app. They can be private or public. You can charge for access to your communities or give people membership for free. And they can also be associated with any of your courses, your bundles, or your live sessions. Think live chat Q&As, think private podcasts, think networking communities, or even challenges and online summits. And one of my favorite functions within Zenler is the live Zenler Zoom. Now, this allows me to create live classes, run webinars, do live streams, run summits, do all kinds of things that you would normally do through something like Zoom or Webinar Jam, but I don't need to pay for those services. So I can run one-to-one bookings, I can run my monthly members masterclasses, I can run drop-in sessions, I can do pretty much everything that I would do using Zoom here in Zenler. Again, like before, when you choose which kind of live session that you want to create, fill out all the different options and you're pretty much good to go, because again, there's built-in themes for those pages that you can go in and start to customize. It just means that you're not starting with a blank page and not knowing where to go. So everything that you need to run your online business is here in Zenler. Oh, and a really cool bonus is that with Zenler, you actually get 3 separate sites included in your account. So if you've got multiple brands that you run, or you've got kind of different elements to your business, or maybe you want to create a specific site for a specific client that is kept separate from your own courses and digital products, you can do that without paying any extra subscription.
Thanks, Bex, for that super fast whiz through of what Zenler is and what it can do to us. Obviously, that is not a how-to guide. Zenler is really, really good, and it provides loads and loads of tutorials that you get access to when you sign up. And because Bex is more proficient in the use of it than I am, I'm okay. She is offering access to something which is called the 100 Club, which is for July and August 2025 only. So if you sign up using this link, I can introduce you to Bex, and she can include you in these free sessions that are designed to help you get up and running really quickly and to start making money from the platform. So as soon as the bills start kicking in September, you're already in credit. Honestly, if you're not a techie person and you have better things to do with your time than fiddle around in the back end of websites, I guarantee it's worth it.